In this video today I'm going to talk about keeping losses small with my trade plan, a quick look at SPY and two trades going well analyzed on tastytrade and thinkorswim, and a great trade setup strategy for small options accounts. Hello everyone, my name is Evan. Thanks for clicking on my video today. You're watching HefTrade here on YouTube. I'm a small options trader, maybe like yourself, and I am on my journey to grow my options trading account so I can reach financial freedom and do the things I would like to do with my life, just as I imagine you would like to do with yours. If this is the kind of content you're looking for, please consider liking and subscribing to this channel where I share trade ideas, small options trading strategies, and following me so that you can see the progress that I'm making on my options trading journey. So let's start off with keeping losses small. On the right side here you can see this is my trade plan that I keep on my Discord. I use the Discord primarily for myself. Maybe in the future I'll open it up to the public, but at the moment just for myself. I do have a winner management and a loser management plan. As you can see on the screen here, feel free to pause the video, take a look. The premise of the plan is that I have a wide breadth of possibilities that narrows over time as the trade becomes longer and longer. So to reduce the probability of the trade reaching a large loss, I narrow the stop loss and I narrow the take profit because if the trade isn't working the way I want it to work, then I want a result to happen, and I don't want to be sitting in the trade waiting for something to happen. I just plan to either take a loss and take it small, or take a win and take it smaller than my initial profit target that I set, because you never know if it's going to reach the profit target set at 70%, or it could reach the profit target set at 40%, or you might just be in the trade for like 3 weeks and then you just need to close it out because it's long enough and it's taken its time and it really didn't work the way you intended to do it. Over the past couple of years, I've been trading for 4 years. I have noticed that around the 3-week mark being in the trade, things start to go sour. So that is the reason that I have this 21 days in trade to close the trade and just move on to find something new. This does also have some sort of an idea behind the whole tastytrade methodology of staying in a trade for around 24 days, opening a trade at 45 days to expiration, and then closing a trade at 21 days to expiration. But primarily this research was collected over my first 2 years, where I noticed that after 21 to 24 days in the trade, doesn't matter what date to expiration you open the trade, that time frame was the kind of tipping point in whether the trade was going to be a win or a loss. So that's the reason I have a 3-week threshold for holding any trade at all. On the loser side, so my take profit and my my take profit and my stop loss, they just narrow as times goes by, and then I close it out. Moving on to the second part of the video here, a quick look at SPY, a prediction that I made a few weeks ago, and then 2 trades that are going well that I've put on recently. So let's jump over there. Alright, over here on SPY, if you're subscribed to the channel, the last video that I made was called Got Clapped by INTC. Click over there or over this way, and you will be able to see that video pop up in the corner. I basically took a massive loss because of 4 positions that just got hit really hard as the market was moving lower. But I did predict that the market was going to break through this level here at 540 and continue lower, and that's what did happen to SPY, as you can see on the screen. Since then, we've really recovered and made a move higher, and it looks like there is some resistance here at this 555 level. There might be some sort of like a bounce down here at the 540 level, but I think this is going to be our way to continue higher. And I just plan to keep my portfolio not too heavily bullish, but I'm going to continue to keep the plan as the plan, and I'm going to move forward with my ideas there. I'm going to move the video screen here out of the way just for a second. Move myself over to this side. Hello. So we're going to go jump over to 2 trade ideas that I put on this week, one for AMD and one for UPS. So first let's go look at AMD. So like you saw just a second ago, the market was selling off, and I decided to take advantage of a little bit of bullish action on AMD. So earlier this week, before the around Thursday, the AMD was around this area here, and you can see on the RSI, which is one of the primary indicators that I use. I noticed some bullish divergence on the RSI, which if you're not a subscriber to my channel, we'll describe really quickly. Bullish divergence is when the market is moving down, but the RSI is moving up. So this basically tells you that people are selling, but the buying pressure is increasing. So it appears that the price of the stock is getting lower, but behind the scenes things are starting to get a little heated up. So this is my best trade setup, and that would be the third point of this video. So once the RSI really shows this bullish divergence, I've used this time and time again to find myself high quality trade setups. And that's really where I put on these put credit spreads to take advantage of these moves higher. So AMD is moving higher a little bit. Maybe we'll see a pop up to this 172 level or back around to this consolidation area. But for now, it's just hanging out above this support level here at 144, 145, and I put on a put credit spread at 135 and 130 just a few days ago, and that moved up quite nicely right as soon as I put on the trade. So that was a good trade, and so I'm still in that at the moment. Let's jump over to UPS. Here we go over at UPS. So UPS here on the chart, and again, bullish divergence looking like it is happening just so slightly, not as prominent as you can see with AMD, but still a little bit of the confidence to give you the the confidence to put on the trade. And for me, I like to trade put credit spreads, so this is something that I was confident in. The second real confidence booster here for this trade was the long-term time frame that I was using to decide that it was going to be a good trade. So right here I use the 4-hour time frame, but I'm going to zoom out to the weekly time frame, and we're going to look at a multi-year support level which exists right here around this 125. So let me jump out to the weekly time frame real quick. Going out to the max time frame and the weekly time frame here, and you can see this is a big support level here all the way out to like 2015. This is 2017. This is 2018, 2019, and so ever since back then, this area right here has been a level of resistance back here. But as UPS broke through this, and it's retraced all the way back down to that level, I decided that this would be a good area to take this trade long and put on a put credit spread right around this 125 area. So I did put on the 125, 120 put credit spread, and I collected a credit for that. Let's go over to Tasty Trade and let's take a look at both of those trades real quick before we finish the video here. Alright, so over here on over here on Tasty Trade, you can see the AMD that I put on, and I put this on 3 days ago, and this video is being recorded in the middle of August. So I collected a 185 credit literally the day after it, some of that value decayed away. So right now I'm sitting on a nice profit, just waiting, having my trade plan working out for me, where I have the limit order set just to take the profit if the limit order gets hit, and the stop loss here set if the trade doesn't go the way that I intend for it to go. Secondly, I have the UPS trade, same situation, 169 credit received, 103 on the profit side here. Same thing with the trade plan. So both of these trades are working out really nicely. And let's go back over to the Discord and finish up this video. So great trade setup strategy for small options accounts. Well, if you've watched this far in the video, you already know the bullish divergence is my biggest trade strategy, and you can see, like it is here on my Discord with AMD, price moves lower as the buying pressure increases. That's going to be my best trade setup, and I've used this for a couple years, and I know that this is something that I'm going to stick with. If you can find these types of opportunities in the market and you can exploit them, then you can manage to grow your options trading account as long as you're keeping your losers small, just like I intend to do myself. Appreciate a like on the video, subscribe for more. Hope you have a green day and a green week. Trade, have a good one.